Grand Admiral Raxis of the Galactic Imperium stood before the holographic battle map, his four eyes narrowed as they tracked the movements of his vast armada. For 3 standard cycles, the Imperium had methodically crushed human resistance across 5 star systems. Earth's colonial defenses had fallen one by one, their primitive technology no match for Imperium warships. The humans have retreated to their home system, he informed the Imperium War Council. Our intelligence indicates they've exhausted their fleet. Victory is imminent. Supreme Overlord K. Thatsa's hologram flickered with approval. Excellent, Admiral. The humans fought admirably for primitives, but resistance was futile. Commence the final assault. As the transmission ended, Raxis turned to his second-in-command. What news of this Blackstar our spies mentioned? Another desperate human weapon? Commander Vexorn's mandibles clicked with dismissal. Likely propaganda, Admiral. Human communications have referenced it, but our scans detect no vessel of significance. Their largest remaining warship is barely 1/8 the size of our command dreadnought. Raxis nodded, satisfied. Prepare the invasion fleet. Deep within the asteroid belt of humanity's home system, Captain Miranda Chen watched the holographic display inside the USS Blackstar's command center. The massive warship, Earth's most closely guarded secret, had remained hidden during the initial Imperium onslaught, its revolutionary quantum displacement drive keeping it undetectable. Status report, Chen demanded, her scarred face illuminated by the tactical displays. All systems operational, Captain, her XO responded. The Blackstar is combat-ready. Singularity cannons charged. Displacement field stable. Chen studied the Imperium fleet formations. For 3 years, she had watched Earth's colonies fall while the Blackstar remained concealed, its technology refined, its weapons tested in absolute secrecy. The waiting had been excruciating but necessary. The Imperium believes they've broken us, Chen addressed her crew of 5,000 Earth's finest. They think humans are just another species to be conquered and forgotten. She smiled grimly. They're about to learn why that was a fatal miscalculation. Admiral Raxis was reviewing the final invasion plans when alarms blared across the command dreadnought. Report, he demanded. Anomaly detected behind our vanguard fleet. The sensor officer shouted. Massive energy signature, impossible readings. The tactical display flickered as something materialized directly in the center of the Imperium formation. A vessel of impossible proportions, dwarfing even the command dreadnought, its hull gleaming with a material that seemed to absorb light, rather than reflect it. By the Ancient Ones, Raxis whispered. What is that? Before anyone could respond, brilliant purple-white beams lanced out from the human vessel, each connecting with an Imperium warship. Where the beams touched, matter simply ceased to exist, replaced by miniature, short-lived singularities that consumed everything within their event horizons. 12 Imperium capital ships gone in seconds. Evasive action. Raxis screamed. Singularity cannons performing within expected parameters, Weapons Officer Jackson reported calmly. 14 enemy capital ships neutralized. Captain Chen nodded. Deploy the drones. From concealed bays along the Blackstar's flanks, thousands of autonomous combat drones swarmed forth, each equipped with scaled-down versions of the ship's revolutionary technology. They moved with impossible speed, phasing in and out of normal space, utterly confounding Imperium targeting systems. The Imperium fleet is breaking formation, Tactical announced with grim satisfaction. They're attempting to regroup at coordinates Alpha 7. Chen allowed herself a cold smile. Exactly as predicted. Execute jumped to Alpha 7. Let's greet them when they arrive. 3 hours later, Raxis stood in the ruins of his command center, emergency lighting casting eerie shadows across dead consoles. 2/3 of the Grand Armada lay in ruins, destroyed by a single human vessel that seemed to defy the laws of physics themselves. "How?" he asked the void. "They were primitives." His communications officer, bleeding from a head wound, looked up from a partially functioning console. "Sir, we're receiving a transmission from the human vessel." On the cracked view screen, Captain Chen's face appeared, her expression one of cold determination. "This is Captain Miranda Chen of the USS Blackstar. For 3 years, you've brought war to human worlds, believing us technologically inferior. What you witnessed today was merely one ship, our prototype. The first of many." She leaned closer to the camera. "The Blackstar isn't entering this war, Admiral. It's ending it, and beginning yours." The transmission cut as the Blackstar vanished from sensors, only to reappear moments later alongside Earth's moon, a silent, ominous promise of humanity's newfound power. In the War Council chambers on the Imperium homeworld, Supreme Overlord K. Thatcher received the battle reports with growing horror. For the first time in 10,000 years, the Imperium knew fear.